Last time people are starting to come up on dedication, Bible dedication. Bible and people are working long time to become. And was 41 years people have been working, become.
So there was a Kaluli church established early on by 1985, and they didn't have the Bible in their own language, and they very much wanted it. So they appointed 2 translators who got to work with a notebook and a pencil, and eventually those 2 sent a letter to SIL to ask for help in doing their Bible translation. We got a hold of that letter, and God used that to bring us to allocate with the Kaluli in 1991.
So the Kaluli people live in a very remote corner of the rainforest in Papua New Guinea in southern highlands. They live on the slopes of an 8,500 foot volcano, and they carve their lives out of the jungle. It takes about 5 days to walk to the nearest road, and then quite a distance from there to get to a town. So they have a lot of interaction with each other, but very little interaction with the outside world. Sylvia mentioned the 2 translators that the church appointed back in 1985. Those 2 men have continued to be faithfully working with us, and one of the amazing things about our team is that everyone that the church has appointed since then is still working with us today. So the church provided many people to be involved, and we feel like that's part of why they are so excited about these scriptures, is because they were very much involved in producing them. They wanted to know when each plane was going to come. And so I started to tell them when I would come and when Sylvia would come and when some of the other guests were coming. And they said, no, we want to know when the Bibles are coming. And so when we landed with the Bibles, there were hundreds of people gathered, and the translators came out to the airplanes and they picked up each box and they carried them to a gateway. And there the pastors were all gathered on the other side of the gate. And then the translators all proceeded to hand cartons of scriptures over to the pastors. And for me, that was just a beautiful moment of the translators saying, we've worked on these things for many years, and now it's time for you to take over the work and take these scriptures and make sure they get into the hands and hearts of the people.
Pedro mi film hamamas nugutro. Mi hamamas. Bele mi cry. Na physical eye to me cry. Because mi hamamas.
When it came time to distribute them and sell them, the crowd just pressed forward, and it was almost difficult to find whose hand was holding this money, because they were all pushing forward and all eagerly trying to get a copy of the scriptures in print, or these audio, the MP3, solar-powered MP3 players. The Kaluli can't imagine gathering together for a big celebration without celebrating and eating together. They roasted 17 pigs to feed this huge crowd of people, but mostly to celebrate together, to acknowledge the importance of this moment of the scriptures arriving and saying, this is a day that we want to always remember, and this is a day that we want to celebrate with everything that we have.
Kaluli Bible dedication in Bibla. Something true. God the marking is blood day, not day, any special day. No me black Kaluli people. Me am must do not looking. No kissing. Look him not kissing. Because Togi got life, Siribi stab in Bible, book Bible.